Since its opening 18 years ago, the Grand Victoria Casino has worked hard to become the embodiment of the original vision for riverboat casinos in Illinois. We are a first-class entertainment destination that is a business leader in our host community of Elgin. We are an employer of choice. We are leaders in the gaming industry in Illinois, and we make it our mission to give back to our community. Once a thriving manufacturing town and home for more than 100 years to the famed Elgin National Watch Company, by the early 1990s, Elgin's days of prosperity seemed long past.
I remember the days when the car dealerships had left, when the watch factory left, and it was looked like a battle zone. There was nothing down there. There was a bunch of riprap laying around and weeds.
The downtown was basically on its last leg. An example about the downtown, a newspaper article written by a reporter said that the last one leaving, please turn off the lights.
Much of the riverfront, including the site of the riverboat, was contaminated by previous users. The city's infrastructure in downtown had suffered, and unemployment was on the rise. However, the city had an ambitious downtown redevelopment plan that included converting South Grove Avenue into an entertainment district. The award of the final gaming license to Elgin was the catalyst that finally put this plan into motion. The results have been nothing short of extraordinary.
Grand Victoria, the boat itself, became kind of the focal point for downtown. It spawned development up Grove Avenue with the townhomes that are there, Festival Park, and it really changed that portion of town. And we started to grow the downtown out of that. And I think that's still continuing today.
Grand Victoria has become a major economic force in the state of Illinois and brings about 2 million visitors a year. Grand Victoria has attracted over 51 million guests and generated over $2 billion in gaming tax revenue for the state of Illinois since opening on October 6, 1994. In addition to generating state taxes, Grand Victoria is also an important source of revenue for local government. Since 1994, Grand Victoria has generated over $338 million in taxes to the city of Elgin. These dollars have supported a number of projects in Elgin, including downtown revitalization and the much-needed building and maintenance of city infrastructure, such as roads, schools, libraries, police and fire stations, recreation centers, parks, and bike trails.
Our downtown has changed substantially since the boat has been here. You look at Festival Park, you look at the rec center.
We redid a large section of the riverfront, making it more accessible for the public, making it more entertaining and inviting for the public.
And we've moved forward with the help of Grand Victoria, and it's really become more of a partnership.
Grand Victoria has also helped spur economic redevelopment in Elgin with their support of the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. In 2010 and 2011, Grand Victoria helped generate 32 new chamber memberships. In 2010, Grand Victoria was the recipient of the New Member Recruiter of the Year and Large Business of the Year awards, and was a 2011 recipient of the Chamber's Pacesetter Award. Grand Victoria has provided the Elgin Development Group with venues for receptions, gift certificates, and has played host to a variety of chamber events.
As we look to talk to new companies thinking about relocating to the Elgin area, they've made their staff available to us, they've made their facilities available to us, so we're able to talk to potential companies coming to Elgin at the Grand Victoria Casino itself. We are so grateful for the team effort with the staff of the casino calling some of its vendors, some of its associates, and asking them to become part of our Elgin Area Chamber.
In 1994, as part of their licensing agreement, Grand Victoria Casino made an extraordinary commitment intended to impact Illinois well into the future. Our commitment to set aside 20% of our net profits to benefit education, economic development, and environmental causes in Illinois has had wide-reaching consequences in Elgin, Kane County, and Illinois. Grand Victoria is the only casino in Illinois that has made this financial commitment to their community. Every year, 12.5% of our net profits goes to the Grand Victoria Foundation, and 7.5% is provided annually to Kane County as the Riverboat Fund, which supports its programs in the target areas. Since 1996, Grand Victoria Casino has contributed over $127 million to the Kane County Riverboat Fund.
The Riverboat Fund was set up between the Grand Victoria and Kane County back when the boat first came to Elgin. And the purpose behind the fund was to fund environment, economic development, and education within Kane County. We've done everything from pre-kindergarten programs through senior citizens programs, but the biggest recipient of riverboat funds in Kane County is our riverfronts. Cities throughout the county from Aurora all the way through Algonquin have received funds in order to do walkways, bank stabilizations, gazebos, islands, and it's really improved our riverfront throughout Kane County and made it a place for everyone to go to and enjoy.
Since 1996, Grand Victoria Casino has contributed over $212 million to the Grand Victoria Foundation. The Grand Victoria Foundation is a registered private foundation with offices in Elgin and Chicago, staffed independently by a dedicated team of professionals. Since 1996, the foundation has initiated innovative partnerships around the state and contributed over $147 million in grants to address issues related to helping Illinois communities become great places to live and work.
Through the Grand Victoria Foundation support and actually insight and leadership, we can serve larger numbers. We can serve them in a way that is client-friendly. We have expanded hours for the working poor, and the Grand Victoria Foundation stood out as one of the main leadership roles that took place in the beginning.
It's been a phenomenal partnership with Grand Victoria Foundation. What they've allowed us to do is to bring people to the library in unprecedented numbers. With their assistance, we have done some phenomenal things in this community, and it's been a community gift, not just a Gail Borden Public Library gift.
The foundation has worked closely with School District U46 in Elgin to provide grants totaling $1.5 million to enhance learning opportunities for students from preschool through high school. Grants have been used to fund early intervention literacy programs for preschool children and their families, develop academic support systems for middle school students transitioning to high school, and provide technology enhancements and summer enrichment programs for high school students.
Grand Victoria Foundation has been very supportive in the programs that we have.
The Grand Victoria Foundation uses its influence to convene the right parties to come to the table and talk about the issues in this community.
Bringing community members and community agencies together and saying, how do we support our schools? They're part of the community. How do we support our community?
So that we can educate our children, so that we can provide the quality of life that we all want in this community is important. And we are really proud and excited to have the Grand Victoria Foundation and Casino in this community.
For 11 years, the foundation has supported a volunteer-driven program in Elgin led by Center for Economic Progress. The program provides free tax return preparation services for low-income families. Between 2001 and 2012, volunteers prepared 9,500 tax returns, resulting in $16 million in tax refunds to Elgin families. Grand Victoria Foundation has also pioneered workforce development programs to assist low-wage workers with the training they need to gain higher-paying jobs. The foundation helped create a 6-year demonstration project in 3 central Illinois locations. This initiative helped over 400 low-wage workers get higher-paying jobs, with a median percentage wage increase of 84%. Another example of the Foundation's commitment to partnerships in education is the Elgin Child and Family Resource Center. The center opened in 2005, and it provides affordable full-day childcare for 210 children from low-income families. The Elgin Child and Resource Center was a joint effort of the City of Elgin, Kane County, and Grand Victoria Foundation.
It's just a tremendous asset for the City of Elgin to have this, because I don't know what we would do, to be honest with you, if we didn't have the foundation.
Foundation funds were used to purchase and protect thousands of acres of important natural areas across the state. One of these projects is the Open Lands Lakeshore Preserve, with one of the last remaining ravine and bluff ecosystems in the metropolitan region. With a $4 million grant from the Grand Victoria Foundation, this environmentally rich area was purchased from private owners and has been carefully restored and revitalized. An innovative interpretive plan enables visitors to experience more than a mile of Lake Michigan shoreline and extraordinary ravine habitat in a completely unique way.
The Grand Victoria Foundation is not just a check-writing organization. It's far from it. They are a collaborative partner in every aspect of the work we do. They are encouraging us to seek the research and expertise that we need to do the work properly and to engage the community and to engage youth. Grand Victoria has done, I think, a really unique thing, and it's offered that for every dollar that we can raise toward restoration, in addition to the dollars that the Grand Victoria Foundation has provided, we can put that money into an endowment. And that endowment will pay for and assure the care of this place forever. And that's really essential.
Grand Victoria's community involvement goes much further than simply donating money to local programs and nonprofit agencies. Our employees give a great deal of time back to the community, and salaried staff and management teams are also encouraged to volunteer, and several serve on the boards of local charities and community organizations. From 2008 through 2011, Grand Victoria employees contributed over 9,514 hours to charitable and civic organizations, such as the Elgin Area Chamber, Feeding Greater Elgin, the American Cancer Society, the United Way, the Elgin Foxtrot, the PADS Clothing Drive, the Elgin Child and Family Resource Center, the annual Employee Blood and Holiday Toy Drives, and the Center for Economic Progress's Tax Counseling Project for Low-Income Families.
We've had volunteers from the Grand Victoria Casino participate in our mobile pantries. We have a Grand Victoria employee that sits on our board of directors, and another two that make up our volunteer committees.
Grand Victoria has been wonderful in responding to our needs in providing us additional individuals as volunteers to reach out to some potential accounts for us and bring them on board. We have a golf outing every year, and through that golf outing, there they are out on the course offering ready-made milkshakes to our golfers. So it's really a fun way for them to reach out, and it is a wonderful treat for our golfers on an annual basis.
The Grand Victoria Casino employees have made quite a difference to Heartland Blood Centers with holding blood drives for our organization. So the blood that is collected at the blood drive at Grand Victoria Casino goes to the local hospitals.
We do United Way, we did the Boys and Girls Club, because with a strong community, you got a strong environment, and that's what really counts.
While Grand Victoria is excited that its contributions to local government and community organizations have made such an impact around Elgin, we're also proud of our impact on other area businesses. By supporting local and minority-owned vendors, we help foster entrepreneurship and help stabilize and diversify the local economy. From 2009 to 2011, Grand Victoria spent an average of 78% of its total purchases with Illinois businesses. We have been a member of the Chicago Minority Business Development Council since 2002, and we actively seek out minority and women-owned companies with which to do business. Grand Victoria was the first casino in Illinois to initiate a diversity networking event, which was designed to bring together minority and women-owned businesses and purchasing agents from the gaming industry. Grand Victoria has continued to make it a priority to work with minority vendors, and over the past several years, we've increased the amount of business we do with minority and women-owned vendors throughout the community.
I first started my association with Grand Victoria Casino initially at a minority business event.
The purchasing agents came by and said, you know, are you guys interested in bidding on the slot shirts and the cashiers and all of that? And we said, surely. And then we submitted a proposal, and we got the bid.
They're so very well known in Illinois and have such a great reputation. When I have them as one of my major clients, then that opens up other opportunities.
So now we work with 4 or 5 other casinos in the state of Illinois and across the country.
If not for Grand Victoria really being a proponent of wanting to support minority and women-owned businesses and come to events, really take us seriously, that we're able to do the job and provide quality services and benefits for large casinos, then it would be very, very difficult.
It's been a relationship basically since the beginning, and they've supported us, and I know they've supported other local businesses also.
We also promote other, like the big chain vendors, to use the mom and pop vendors, which are the minority vendors, so they have a chance to grow as well as everyone else.
Another way Grand Victoria has made a significant impact in the community is through our hiring practices and the outstanding work environment it provides for our employees. With over 800 employees, Grand Victoria is one of Elgin's largest employers and is committed to being an employer of choice. Grand Victoria provides a number of unique benefits for its employees, including an HMO health plan that costs only $10 per paycheck for every single employee, a minimum of 1 hour paid break time during an employee's shift, a free meal on each shift in the employee dining room, tuition reimbursement of $2,000 per year per employee, about 79% of which has gone to minority employees. And Grand Victoria provides funds for employees who wish to take ESL classes to improve their English. Grand Victoria is extremely proud of our team and its diversity, which reflects the ethnicity of our area. Women and minorities make up 71% of Grand Victoria's total workforce and 53% of our management team. Ongoing employee training programs, diversity initiatives, and English as a second language classes encourage advancement for female and minority employees. Grand Victoria also works closely with the Illinois Department of Human Services to fill positions with disabled individuals. Because Grand Victoria's success ultimately depends on the success of its employees, we have a policy of promoting excellence from within. Employees are encouraged to take on new responsibilities and are given the tools and training they need to advance into management positions.
I don't think there's a ceiling to what I can do here. I think there's opportunities for everyone.
I got the opportunity to advance in the company with experience and my hard work. I've been promoted to 3 different positions. I feel very, very proud of it.
I started in food and beverage actually as a deli attendant. Then I went to the buffet as a buffet attendant. Then I got transferred to purchasing as a purchasing clerk, and now I'm a purchasing buyer.
Since opening in 1994, Grand Victoria has established an ongoing internship program for Elgin Community College's Culinary Management Program, which has been an excellent employment resource for Elgin Community College students.
It was a great opportunity for our students because it was very close to the campus. We started that, and we've had, I would say, probably 50, 75 students that have done internships over the last 10 years.
In the summer of 2012, Grand Victoria launched a new comprehensive food and beverage management internship program with Elgin Community College. This program is designed to give students valuable, comprehensive, practical knowledge about operating a food establishment. These students will get to work alongside the executive chef and the food and beverage management team to learn planning, budgeting, and purchasing. Since 2009, Grand Victoria has held the annual burger competition for Elgin Community College's culinary students and has awarded several scholarships to the winners and finalists of the annual competition. To date, Grand Victoria has given a total of $10,800 in scholarships to burger competition winners. Over the past several years, Grand Victoria has made a significant commitment to helping Elgin become a more sustainable community. In August 2010, we became the first casino in Illinois to launch comprehensive recycling and energy-saving programs. These programs have helped reduce our usage of precious resources, saving significant amounts of timber, power, oil, gasoline, and water. Some of the energy-saving measures we've instituted include a lighting control system that turns off lights automatically as needed, and switching all our incandescent light bulbs to LEDs. These changes have also helped us to make a major reduction in our carbon footprint and have reduced our annual electrical usage by 1,454 megawatt hours. Grand Victoria understands a gaming license is a privilege and is committed to complying with all rules and regulations set by the state of Illinois in order to maintain the integrity of gaming. Grand Victoria has a comprehensive vendor due diligence process and investigates 100% of its prospective vendors. We uphold Illinois' statewide voluntary self-exclusion program for problem gamblers and provide resources and information about responsible gaming to all patrons and employees. Grand Victoria's policy on problem and underage gambling is addressed during new hire orientation and annual reorientation classes. Employees are trained and given cash rewards for identifying and reporting excluded patrons. The security staff goes through annual ID training in order to better identify self-exclusion program violators and underage patrons attempting to enter the casino. Grand Victoria has made a tremendous difference to the city of Elgin, Kane County, and the state of Illinois. Grand Victoria is committed to doing everything it can to make the Elgin community a great place to visit and an even better place to live.
This town is working, and it's working because of the Grand Victoria.
The Grand Victoria, as far as the partnership, it has been a lifesaver. Without the Grand Victoria, this community would have been dead 15 years ago. And now we're alive and well and we're getting better, but only with the help of the Grand Victoria.